So one of the general principles of supply chain management, and particularly setting up your distribution network, is to get your product stored fairly close to your consumers so you cut down the cost of distribution. But I'm here today talking to a guy who's working with an industry that's totally different. It turns that on its head. Coming right up. So today, work is tough sometimes, because today I'm at Audrey Wilkinson Wineries. Have I pronounced that right?
You have indeed, absolutely.
And we're up at the wineries in Hunter Valley. If you've never been to the Hunter Valley, this is one of the best places in Australia to get awesome wine. And I'm talking to Brian. You're the operations manager?
I am indeed. I'm the operations manager.
And so what do you do when you're at a winery? You look at warehouses, and we've been looking at the storage, and we talk about supply chain. So, Brian, why is a winery so different in terms of the way the distribution network is set up? So all the storage is here.
Absolutely, all the storage is here. So we're very fortunate to have it so close on hand to us from a storage space. Yep. We do look at very different ways of storing our wine as well. Okay. So we put a lot of our wine into museum as well. So we're very fortunate to actually...
So, and I've only just found out what museum is, but that's where you keep a little bit of each vintage to sort of really let it age and see what it's like in 20 or 30 years.
Correct,
awesome.
Exactly.
So what are some of the challenges that are very different in the wine industry in terms of supply chain?
Well, we have different types of supplies here, I suppose, in the Hunter. So we're not just looking at wholesale, we're also looking at retail. We also have our wine clubs as well. So it's quite a broad spectrum that we're looking at here. Different, and obviously different vintages plays different roles, I suppose, within that.
Okay. And when we were looking around your warehouse here, and I mean, some of the stuff has been there for quite a while, obviously, so that's different from many industries. So obviously you're aging some of the wine in the warehouse and it's improving the value.
Absolutely, and we're very fortunate to be able to do this with the size of our property, to be actually able to put wine away and store it for such a long time. And it's fantastic to see the difference and how it matures over those ages.
And I guess on a broader sense, how are you seeing the wine industry in Australia? Is it going well?
It's going very well. For us, I think I suppose the playing field has really changed in the last 5 years. It's becoming really popular. As I was saying before to you with our tasting, rosés are becoming more popular with the male population. Blends are really coming into it as well. So it's a really interesting time for us here up at the Hunter.
Awesome. And you've got a great cellar door here, and you're going to be doing some sort of cheese and wine tastings with a 7-year-old Muscat?
With a 7-year-old Muscat.
We just had to try. I'm coming back for that. It was really awesome. So again, a bit of a plug. Where do they come to for this?
Absolutely. So they come up to Audrey Wilkinson Cellar Door. Everything, all our bookable, all our experiences, I should say, are bookable online. So we'd have different types of experiences. We have a standard tasting. We also have a premium. We also have a picnic amongst the vine. And lastly but not leastly, we certainly have what's called a fortified and fromage package. So you actually get to see and taste wines from aged muscats, which is...
And we're just near Pocklebin in the Hunter Valley.
Correct,
so
yes.
If you're overseas and travelling to Australia, you have to come and see Brian, come to the cellar door. But we've had a fascinating time talking about wine supply chains. And now, before we go, do remember, if you've enjoyed this video, like and comment below. Do subscribe, because we have a new video coming out every Wednesday, and we look forward to seeing you next week. And thank you, Brian, for being a wonderful host.
Thank you very much.